Hey guys, happy Friday. I just want to quickly go through the slides with you in case you missed live class today. Today's title is Genetic Variation. I want to start by looking at these pictures of these four families. Why do the babies in these families not look exactly like their parents? Why not? Chances are you don't look exactly like your parents either, and you don't look exactly like your parents. So I want you to tell me why in the do now. After our scientists of the day, we're going to quickly go through the second part of the breeding mice activity. You guys would have done those in breakout rooms, and then I'm going to go over your independent work with you. This is Dr., and I'm not going to say his name correctly, Zarissane Alemseged. You might be thinking about how old he is. He has a degree from geology from Addis Ababa University in Ethiopia. And he also has a PhD, so that's why he's a doctor, in paleoanthropology in France. Okay, so paleo, that word means, that phrase, paleo, means very old. Anthro is humans. So he has a degree in the study of old or ancient humans. Okay, so he was educated in France. He got his PhD in France, and he moved back to Ethiopia, and he formed a project called the Dikika Project. Dikika, yeah, I'm saying that right, I think. The Dikika Research Project, which is the first Ethiopian-led paleoanthropological field research project. A lot of maybe led by Americans or Europeans, but this would be the first one led by Ethiopians. And he's best known for his discovery of a really old species, and he found this child named Salam in the Afar region of Ethiopia, up close to Djibouti, and it's named. You can't see it because I just covered it with my mouse, but it's actually named. I can't see it, unfortunately. Let's see. Australopithecus, which means southern, or Austral means southern, like Australia, and Afarensis refers to here it is, in that region there, in the Afar region in northeastern Ethiopia. So this country here is Djibouti, which is dominated by the Afar people. And the Afar people live in the Afar region, and so this is the Afar region of Ethiopia, and it was found up there. And it is a new species of ancient human named Salam, and these are the bones found in it, and they learned a lot about this ancient species because of this project led by Dr. Alimsaged. So thank you. All right, so at this point in the slideshow, this is a note to the other teachers. I don't have these yet because I'm filming this on Wednesday, and we have not done Thursday's project yet. So on Thursday, on the last class, you guys drew a bunch of baby mice that you determined. You flipped coins to determine what traits they will have. Chances are those mice will look different. Some will have short legs, some will have long legs, some will have pointy ears, some will have long ears, and different alleles will be shuffled in different ways. The same way that you and your brothers and sisters and cousins don't look exactly like your parents. They don't look exactly like your grandparents. You all look different from each other. You look somewhat similar, but you have different traits from each other. And these baby mice do as well, because during sexual reproduction, babies get genes from their parents, but they get mixed up in different ways. So different babies have different combinations of genes, and that produces genetic variation. So we're going to talk about that. So here's the second part of this activity that we started yesterday on Thursday. This is the breeding mice activity. This is called, we'll turn part 2, asexual reproduction. So what if the mother mouse was cloned, asexual reproduction, and not just had sexual reproduction with blended their genes with the dad? So if that's true, here are all the mom's genes that we used on Thursday, and I limited it to just 6 traits because I couldn't fit all 8. I just wanted to make it simpler. So use these 6 traits. If the mom had big B, little b, which gave her a large round body type, and she was cloned, what genes will the baby mouse have? And what trait will the baby mice have? So I want you to tell me what genes and what trait. And I can start that with you real quick because you missed this. So real easy. If the mama is cloned, should be taken out. If the mama is cloned, then the baby's going to have the exact same trait. Let me make this obvious and easy for us to look at. B. And so the baby's going to have a large, typing it's hard, round body as well. Little legs, is 2 little L's. Baby's got 2 little L's, which is short legs. The baby is going to have the exact same genes and the exact same trait as the mom. You're going to see that. Okay, and the second slide I want you to think about then, is there more genetic variation among the offspring as a result of sexual reproduction, like in humans, where these 2 parents have babies, or in asexual reproduction, where like this bacteria, it makes an exact copy of its DNA and then splits, and then the 2 offspring cells have the exact same DNA. Where is there more genetic variation? And tell me why. Okay, so then for let me go back into the present mode, and I'll tell you about your independent work today. There's some different options for today. So if you need some help with Punnett squares, so let me go back up one slide, move myself out of the way. You need some help with Punnett squares, or you want to play a game, then there's some practice. There's a slide here that has a video, 2 videos, and then like 2 interactives. And then there are some just practice Punnett square questions if you want. And then I do want you to take this exit ticket quiz about genetic variation. So this video is a short video. It's really useful to think about. It helps you probably answer this question. Why is there more genetic variation among offspring from sexual reproduction? And it's going to tell you why. If you need help, like how do I still am not getting the Punnett squares, this video will help you. These are kind of 2 if you played this Pigeonetics already, then try this one. If you haven't done the Pigeonetics, then definitely do the Pigeonetics first. Looks like this link might be broken, so I'm going to fix that link. In silkworms, the dominant allele for cocoon color is Y, and the recessive allele is little y, so capital Y, little y. Show a cross between 2 parents. You're going to set up this Punnett square using the information here, finish it, and fill out the table off to the side here. These are good practice for Punnett squares. And then once you've done, or you know what, if you feel like you don't need this practice and you want to go straight to the exit ticket, then open up the exit ticket and answer me 4 questions about genetic variation. This will be the last grade before your final assessment, so I want you to do it the best you can. That's it for today. See you guys later. Oh, just closed it instead.